Alright guys, let's get going. Hello Crimson, who's literally talking full of shit. Hello Alejandro, and hello Omni. Anyone else watching the VOD, I apologize for starting late. We had a different game planned. Took forever to download. And the intro song today is Children of the Omnissiah, which is from the Warhammer 40k Mechanicus OST. I need to get that on sale next time. I keep missing the free stuff. But I'm going down that Warhammer rabbit hole, so... Hey, when a guy gives you a free game like Boltgun, it's good. Free's free, you know? Raise the game audio a little bit up. Let me know how the volume is. Actually, you read me. So that's Warhammer 40k Space Marine thing. To be fair, I'm not the most knowledgeable about 40k. Again, I'm just barely getting into it. But the Adeptus Sororitas, the Sisters of the Battle, that got my attention. I just love the whole crazy divine faith thing. I just love those kinds of stories. I'm fine. Let's get going. Wait, no, continue. Shit. Sorry. Oh. I meant new game. Oh.
Nothing, once touched by the hand of chaos, remains untainted. You are under the dominion of the Ordo Malleus to assist my investigations into a world that has already felt that fell's influence. Graia has been under the close watch of the Inquisition since the Grimskull War. The Forge world remains largely secure, but we have picked up concerning energy readings in the surrounding system. I have my suspicions, although we have not had sufficient time to pinpoint the origin of these foul energies. While most of the planet remains unaffected, it is my belief that rogue elements within the Adeptus Mechanicus may have been experimenting with a surviving fragment of Inquisitor Drogon's power source. Your mission is to assist me in locating a fragment of the power source. While I consider this threat extremely serious, your superiors have seen fit to second only a handful of you to my supervision. In the absence of a larger force, we should pray to the Emperor that this does not develop into a more dire situation. This servo skull will guide you. In Commodus here is one of the few sanctified and preserved from the purging of Drogon's heretical archives. Together, you will search sites where communication has become sporadic. Should you encounter any opposition, you may assume they have been tainted by the ruinous powers. Suffer not the heretic to live. While I continue my investigations aboard the Crown, you will be deployed to a habitation zone we lost contact with several cycles ago. You should assume the situation to be extremely hostile. Beware, we do not know how far the taint of the arch-enemy spreads.
Art style reminds you of Undungeon? Alright. Eating candy? Nah. Jerky salami stick with cheese. Oh, it's right click to attack? Oh god. Please no. Servo skull, guide me. Where to? here. Let's see what's going next. So far, it's pretty good. I'm surprised they actually bothered to keep the the clanky footsteps. How heavy the armor is. Okay. Okay, so some Doom Eternal-ish elements. Well, Warhammer is a UK property, Omni. I'm surprised that they just chose to make a space spin-off on top of the fantasy, and just have both of them like running simultaneously. This might be a little bit shorter, just cause, you know, start up later. Okay. Open via switch, and we press E. Yeah, but from what I've been reading, someone in the comments and probably chat could correct me if I'm wrong. The Mechanicus sect tends to be the one that kind of causes a lot of problems in the Holy Church, the Ecclesiarchy. I probably forgot crucial bit of information that the whole fandom's just like having a stroke at this moment. But yeah, the thing about Warhammer, because there is two sects. There's the whole fantasy, and then there's the 40k. Ah, fuck, it got me. I am more used to the fantasy stuff because I got into it with Vermintide, and I started reading, you know, some of the books there. But unfortunately, it seems that the sci-fi arc was more popular. Not that it's a bad thing, but I'm just saying. N for navigation, okay? Interesting. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not, like, to my knowledge, like, holy moly. Yeah, the Ecclesiarchy in 40k takes a lot of desires for, like, the old, like, Holy Roman churches and all that stuff. Well, you always hear, like, for the God Emperor, it's always, like, this big-ass crusade. I'm trying to... But unfortunately... Oh, that's fun. That drop feeling's great. Oh, okay, it's like a roller coaster. Yeah, but the whole thing about the satire that makes it work is that it's the context of these wars have been going on for apparently like millennia, like centuries at least, millennia at most, and these are things where you have to fight because mankind is just if mankind is repopulating like China-India rates, and you're dying at China-India rates, and it's like a gigantic stalemate, but literally just the whole we're gonna keep fighting is what pushes you forward, like gradually inch by inch. That's crazy. I am not gonna lie, if I would be biased saying besides Fallen X, it's probably so far my favorite boomer shooter. Just on this first level alone. Probably because it's fun now, but when the bullshit kicks in, it flows like butter. Maybe it's an FPS that just thinks, you know, how I want to think, minus, you know, the lack of the melee combat, especially from Doom Eternal. But hey, I'm vibing with it. I have been playing some Darktide, but those servers just keep on giving me errors, and I can't keep playing. I can't play if I can't connect to the fucking servers. Space 2 is a pretty sick action game, I heard. Says Crimson. Yeah, I heard it's pretty good stuff. But again, I wasn't into it at the time, so I didn't get it when it was on cheap. It was interesting for me just for the games. Well, that's the thing about 40k. 40k's lore is so expansive that you legit can read, like you can buy, let's say a faction, you know, like here, like Mechanics Adeptus. You can buy their rule book, and the first half of the rule book is their in-game lore. That way, when you play them, you know how to operate them. Like, this is their credo, this is their pack story, this is why they do what they do, this is their sect in the Ecclesiarchy, and it gets all crazy and stuff. The Adeptus Sororitas, they have one too. Yeah, every section, Space Marines, I forget what their official name is. I can't remember Latin name for some reason, because there's just so many. But you legit could just buy the quote-unquote campaign book, and you'll have enough lore for that section. You can play the games and get them, because Vermintide got me into, you know, the end times, and, you know, the whole Skaven, the Dark Moons and all that, in order to take over the planet. But, yeah, but they're really consistent, surprisingly. Or, of course, you can just read the standalone novels, because sometimes the novels give more character building than the games do, but the needing to buy the lore books. I know there's 2 Sisters of Battle books I've been wanting to get. I've been wanting to get, what was it, War of Rose, which is, I think, about, like, one of the bigger ones, like the Living Saints. And then the other one, I believe, is literally called Sisters of Battle, which is, like, an anthology of a couple of, like, the main soldiers. Still have heard, at least for a sororitas, which, if Warhammer is anything like Vermintide, and this is probably going to be very consistent. So, where what's it called? Where you have stories even where the good guys win. There are stories where the bad guys win, and it's an entire total party kill for the faction you're reading. And then there are actually battles where both sides just succeed in mutually assured destruction. So meaning that it's a complete fucking stalemate, and you just have like hundreds, if not thousands, of people dying. And that's just one of the many crazy battles going on in the universe. Like, I like that. Because it shows you, like, why does mankind fight if we're winning? It's like, because for every victory you have these many stalemates, and you have these many losses. I'm like, okay, you sold me on it. I completely buy into the whole, you have to just kill everyone without any questions asking, because you've made it clear in the universe. This is what we need. As a good grimdark story does. Violence is a part of it, not the whole thing. But fucking hell, bro. What to buy next? Because the Darktide craze has me hooked, bro. I'm loving what I'm seeing so far, but it's not really fair to compare Darktide to Vermintide. It really isn't. They're similar enough, but they're just different enough that they're completely different entities. You know, it's like comparing Mario to Sonic. Yeah, they're both platformers with power-ups. It means that they've got a... Okay, so using holding on the right click does do the Doom Eternal, the Doom 2016 thing. The heavy footstep is a tiny little detail, but I actually do appreciate it. Considering what was the Doom Slayer's like this massive fucking tank, you don't feel that as much by comparison. Because you're fucking Tom Brady when you play Doom 2016. Check chat quickly. Did you bring cigars? Lol. Shower, drink, Dalvon has a box of Cubanos. Yeah, Cuban cigarettes are great. It's a shame that they're so expensive. Last time I had one was like, what, about a year ago? And a buddy from the States, well, a friend of a friend rather, brought him over. Yeah, but this right here I think is why... Oh, fuck. I'll have to press down and the combat button. Is it what? Okay, so I fucked it up. Here. Well, that didn't work. Okay, I have to double click it, and then press the V key. Gotcha. But I think this here perfectly encapsulates like what's separates Vermintide from Darktide here. You see how even though it's a shooter with melee mechanics like 2016 has a good mix of shooting and melee. Here you can kind of see it's very shooter heavy with some melee. It's the same thing with Vermintide when you're killing the rats in the Left 4 Dead style. It's a lot more melee focused. While if you play the Darktide game, you have a lot more shooting focus, which is like 60% of the gunplay and of the gameplay. So if you don't need or don't want to, sorry, okay. So if you don't need or don't want to play gunplay, you pick the fantasy game. That's one of the big reasons. The other big thing is that with Darktide, it's one of those you create your own character, the own class, the personality, and you have a lot of leeway. However, that unfortunately also means that your experience will be based on whoever the matchmaking puts you with. Because if you don't have a friend, you play with bots until people drop into your campaign. And I forgot I even had grenades in this game. I'm just shooting everything. But in Vermintide, you have 5 strict holy shits. Yeah, I don't know how to fuse the grenades. I'm pressing G, that's not working. In Vermintide, you have 5 classes that are very, like if you want to play that class, you have to pick that particular character. And the characters all have predetermined personalities. And you can only pick 4 of them at a time. So you have to work with your teammates to strategize what's the most optimal way to fuck. Way to play, way to fuck them over. How do I use... Okay, options. Controls. Where is grenade? Why is my grenade Q? I would have never figured that out. That's like some secondary ult shit right there. Hasta la vista, baby. Where is he at? I blew up on contact. What the fuck? Not complaining. Get your ass out there. Can I get over there? Oh. Okay. Oh, don't have to far. That's a big ass jump. Go back around. Yeah, which is great. I mean, luckily I play what's it called, Carillion. I play the elf, but in Vermintide 1, you only get 1 class of each, but in Vermintide 2, you get a lot more classes. Also pretty neat. So you have more ways to play one character. Unfortunately, a couple of DLC classes, but that's just kind of par for the course nowadays. But because everything is so unified, and the world is a character too, you're kind of more willing to engage in the world, and it's a lot more satisfying. But Vermintide sells you based on the cast and the world, with emphasis on the cast, while Darktide tries to sell you on the fantasy of what if you were in 40k, like, on your own terms, on your own, like you're actually a character equipped with a chance of surviving, as opposed to just being, you know, here's blank slate character number 892. Well, what? I'm talking about a freaking Animal Crossing character. The grand irony. Who was asking me a question about that? About the cigars? Ultimate way to fuck is this Wendy's on Ultramar, not Korobar. Always control the FPSs or rebind them entirely. And once I get it, it's fine. Yeah. But it's always little things like grenades. It's like it's never the guns that fuck me up. It's always the grenades that fuck me up. Is that a Body in battle! Let's get in there. Yeah, in Darktide, I play a white-haired zealot, which I totally based off Carillion from Vermintide. And so when I heard the line of dialogue and how high that Scottish accent was from the zealot, I'm like, yeah, we're doing this. We're doing this. Yeah, but that's the other thing. When you play in Vermintide, you can pick. You have to play class. You have weapons that are dedicated to each class. So, like, say, you know. What's his name? Kruber, you know, this is the knight character, and then you have, you know, then you have, what's his name? What's his name? Why am I forgetting, Saltspire, yeah. The Monster Hunter. Or the Demon Slayer, rather. They all, like, have different, weapons and guns that operate similarly or differently from one another. But in Darktide, you can pick whatever weapons, whatever class you want, so you don't have to be limited to one particular character. And as a result, that leads to 2 different experiences. Like, do you want one that's more pre-made for you, that sells you better on the chemistry of the cast, and thus makes the world feel more alive by extension? Or do you want the world to feel more alive based off the immersion, because you immerse with it how you want to play with it? Just 2 very different ways on game philosophy. The core is similar, but the little differences are just there. Also, the slide in Darktide versus, you know, just the run and sprint in Vermintide's another one. So far, we're making miracles happen. The God Emperor has been blessing us. Yeah, People are like, Space Marines are cool. I'm like, yeah, but you have no fucking child. You get raised from the birth to die for the Emperor. Why he's gotta be white-haired? Oh, he was asking. Oh, repeat the question. I don't think I scroll back up on the restream. Sorry, it cut off. I just like again. I base it off of Carillion from Vermintide, and Carillion is the white-haired wood elf with a Scottish accent. Okay, white-haired, Scottish accent. Oh yeah, I forgot Carillion's a chick, so yeah, white-haired chick with Scottish accent and a couple scars across the face. Good enough for me. Although I love the. It sounds weird. Like I love the weight. The game makes you feel heavy. Oh, a little tiny grab animation. That was a nice. That was. The coldest that was right here. He looked like the two ambassadors. I think from was it fucking Naboo. Episode 1 of Star Wars, just with the blue skin. Wait. I gotta time that slow-mo right. I'll get it right eventually. No idea if this gives back health or not. It's just cool. I got the Sigmar upgrade on the side. Oh, that is satisfying. Oh, it does give you a little bit of health. Not too much, just a little bit. You smoking? How long have I done it? I've done a couple of years of it, but not like consistently. It's more like once in a blue moon. Like the last time I smoked was actually when I went back to America this past July, August. Yeah, I'm not, and I mostly just do like, you know, pipes or like cigars, maybe an occasional vape, but I don't really do cigarettes. Yeah, so I haven't had any like withdrawals or cravings. And I don't inhale the smoke, so that's another thing too. We need an explosion now. Oh, the explosion is so fast and so tiny I don't even see it. Like this. Here, you're on my side. I hear you. I hear you. Still up there? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna go back for that. Get that enemy kill. Damn it, Servo Skull let me think it's... I'm not liking this. This jump seems kind of risky. Oh shit! No! Where am I? Did it pick me back to the beginning? Oh god, you're kidding me. Took me back to the beginning. You know, let me just load the save. That was embarrassing as shit. So I'm not a chimney, bro. I'm not a chimney now. Oh, my health's full. Shit. Alright. Yeah. I don't smoke like Popeye the Sailor Man. Just follow the yellow paint, bro. Oh, fuck off. I saw it. I'm like, nah, I'm reloading this fucking save. Because I'm not on the easiest difficulty, surprisingly. acid shit like that. You don't need no yellow brick road. Only bloodstained red. Okay, we're about to explode. Okay, I can't not shoot, so it's gonna wait for the time to explode. I think we had this stream late because I didn't know what the fuck I wanted to stream. I just... Who the fuck shooting from up there? Swear, isn't this one copy design tricks from better developers? That's just how anyone is with anything. Why would you want to make something yourself and risk it not making money when you can just copy the easiest thing that's gonna make you? It's not gonna be a total fucking loss. Why would you want to make a new innovative 3D arena combat that would probably have to do the best thing that people have seen since fucking Quake Arena? When you can just copy the Doom formula and just add a little thing here and there. If people just literally want to play, I want Doom 2016, but in a boomer shooter with Space Marine and Warhammer, and just copy paste it. If the people are gonna buy it, they're gonna buy it. All these items here make me think it's a boss fight. Praise the Omnissiah. That's not a freaking thing. My dumbass thought that was a fucking canister can blow up. I don't like where this is going. I thought it was one of those things, yeah. Which one do you like the one part in the middle of Halo? Any enemies left is the question here. Up there? Alright. Alright, there he is. That's what I'm looking for. I know if I don't do, I don't clear the enemies are gonna come back and bite me in the ass. Okay. Like, from here, it looks like it's a leap of faith. You just have to, like, peek over. Now I'm wondering how easy it is to speedrun this game. Only asking because I remember, that one of the secrets in Doom 1 was so... It actually bugged out. Yeah, it's one of the rare glitches that actually are in Doom, where it's so bugged out that you cannot access that secret in any legitimate manner. You have to bug the game or cheat to get it. But there is a speedrunner who managed to bug it out, and so now every subsequent playthrough has to be a 100% playthrough speed. So the paint was actually integrated in R2 remake was only used for the right directions. Oh, you weren't talking about the combat? Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, I know you weren't talking about the combat. I know you meant the yellow paint. But I just used the combat as an example that it's not just the yellow paint that's being copied. They're going to take anything that works. Yellow paint, combat, HUD, cutscene stories. Praise the Emperor. I got this game for free. A guy's like, yo, you want a free code for Boltgun? I'm like, fuck it, I'll take it. It's free, right? Maybe those games that they take forever on them because they overthink where to find the hidden stuff? Yes, that's the only terrible thing about boomer shooters. If you love hidden secrets, There's a reason why you see all these videos of people just like dry humping the wall on fucking Doom Classic. Give away my position to the enemy. My last meat and cheese. Taser goads, the fuck? I'm not. So do we help him or put him out of their misery? Or do we just pray to the God Emperor to say... I don't think I can crouch in this game. I say I don't think because the control's not crouching, but I'm wondering if it's a different button altogether. Okay, so shift is run. Okay. It's very nice to reload animation. Just quick to the point, it's done. Yeah, as far as one that actually tries to feel like a modern take on like the old school retro ones and not do some more crazy stuff like the way the Blood, Gloomwood, and Fallen Ace devs have done. Yes, this one was my favorite. Emperor shield his servants with ignorance. I don't like the high pitch noise, something's charging. I don't have any grenades, do I? Coming back for some shields here. Raise the comets. Ammunition. Alright, that's all. Already low on bullets. Be a little more smart with my ammo count. Or we have to aim a lot better. Back at the beginning anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, the G let me change what kinds of grenades I've got. And I just realized the button on the bottom of the screen. So what the fuck does F do? We'll check chat in a second. I'm realizing how few bullets I actually need to kill these things. Yeah. Reference. Like a reference, maybe consider heretical. Let me see the game new one here. Warhammer is always playing Blood? Yeah, because those are all the same dev, and they actually know what to do. They take a little bit of new school and old school, they blend it just right. The Siege Ritual, is that later one? I'm kind of surprised the Boomer Shooter score. I'm kind of surprised the Boomer Shooter score more collectathon as opposed to arcadey. Even the original did that. Well, yeah, because you know they'd love putting secrets in there. So it's an incentive for you to find the secrets. If you don't have secrets, then it kind of makes sense that you wouldn't want them. Like when we saw, what was it, in Fallen Aces, like when we had the score, we weren't really deemed too much for not finding all the secrets. Slightly off. Money. Let's go. Even Space Marines will be balling. Crazy, man. Contempt? That's what it's called. Contempt. Holy shit. Tells me I'll make a new save. I think I'm a little bit low on health, but I think I can make it. Grenade! Grenade's full! Only allowed 2 of these bastards? Fuck off, man. There's the health. Let's save it here. Wait, this is the most recent one? 12 era? Take a chance. This morning for funeral. So tomorrow morning? Yeah. Sleep in, bro. This shotgun. Yeah, now the save scum is gonna start. Only because my health ain't the best. Well, more health I would have just kept on going. I'm like, why is the game moving? Yeah, I do need to get that in Horus Heresy, the books. Which is like, it's so damn expensive. Like, I learned out the hard way that apparently that these books that they print are, I mean, borrowing certain novels are usually limited edition. So I had to pay like $30 for a Kindle version for some of these, and it's like, Jesus Christ. I was just here though. Make sure there's nothing else, because sometimes the game does want you to loop back. Yeah, I know. I say let's go every game. You can blame the point and clicks that I played as a wee lad. You know, when you could actually glitch and lock yourself out of the game from progressing. It's why I didn't try Elvira 2, even though I've got it. Because apparently one guy's like, oh, you can get glitched out on like the second disc by fucking that up, and that logs you out of like the rest of the other 4 discs. But you won't know until you get to the last disc that you fucked up on disc 2, and I'm like, that's just cruel and unnecessarily evil. Do you know that you've been soft locked as far back as disc 2 until you get to the last one? Only because you say I save scum. May as well. So, overwrite quick saves. Okay. Let's have more health here. Now I got 63 versus whatever I had, like 52 or whatever. Okay. Oh, okay. Where to now? Have to drop then, don't we? So glad fall damage isn't too bad in this game. I'm probably walking away from the exit by myself. Still. Perplex, yeah, salary required for the Sierra game? Yeah. Undetected? Okay, yeah, we were not here before, okay. How do I get in then? The door's sealed off. No Ripley stand-in though. The ones I recommend are Perturabo, Angron, and the Conrad Curse. And not just for the incredibly silly fan thought review on Goodreads. Really is Alien with Curtis as a xenomorph with no Ripley stand-in. Oh yeah. What time is it over here? Yeah. Door, the door. There he is! Now that I have 100% kills, I just saw it right there. Yeah. Only saves coming, because now that's, I'm trying to get as much health as I can. So anything that looks like health, penance, I'm taking it. Call me Pac-Man, let's... Okay, we're at max everything, okay. Alright, let's... No, wait. That way, if I have to die, I can restart from full health. Where's the cultist? Cultist, stand your ground. Oh damn, that's my dash. Okay. Oh, I fucked up horrifically. I should just restart for that shit alone. Hello. Guys would shoot. Don't fuck this up. Do you have any other grenades? Oh, I don't. Oh shit, what is that? No more flames are over here. Oh shit. Oh. It's just a shotgun. Let's see some miracles happen. That reload sound is weirdly tinny. Oh boy. Gordon Pepper is actually pretty good. I'll give him that for sure. I have 10 shotgun shells, so just run around. Cubes. Just run around and see what else I can collect around the stage. Full health, 1 contempt, and just grab shotgun shells up here again. My shotgun's full. Let's reload. Alright. Some games let you have a full like max ammo plus whatever you've got currently loaded, and then other games are just whatever you've got. You have the max set, including what you got loaded up already. So, alright. Something bad's about to happen here. I wonder if our difficulties clamp down on saves coming. Whoa, I don't think it does. Are they Arcadia? Number of saves count against your score? You're saying that because I'm fucking doing that, bro. Yeah, that, if you're gonna do that, you also gotta count how many revives you gotta use and stuff. Yeah, just do how Left 4 Dead does it at that point, like, who's gotten the most damage, How many revives did you use? Or in that case, you're rewarded because you're bringing back teammates. Who killed the most kind of disinfected? Like, in other words, they give you more points for doing ballsy shit than playing chicken shit. Or like, oh, you want more points? Kill everything with nothing but the basic bitch pistol. Want to be evil, put 2 timers in there. One that counts to like only your playtime, the other one that counts your playtime. Like if I were to pause the game like this, it would count that as well. Just so that you can see if you're trying to look up shit or whatever. Make games unforgivably brutal. Just don't let them. Workers are defense unavailable. Alright, praise the Messiah. Let's go here. More health. Can't have them cry construct your total score yet. No, I know you're being serious. Let's see. Yeah, but I'm just saying, Left 4 Dead has that kind of thing where it gives you more score for points. But you also gotta remember if you even give a shit about the score. You know, there's a reason why people don't do endless runner arcade games outside of mobile. And what's the one that everyone still does? Freaking Subway Sewers. Did I fucking U-turn the wrong way? I might have U-turned the wrong way. Really try not to use that navigate tool. I'm really trying not to. Wait, does it mean that little side door that we saw earlier, is that open now? Because we cleared through everything, I think. Yeah, is this one open? Nope. Probably error moderate. Okay. This is okay. The way I was just here. Then what? I don't think that was there earlier. Oh, Chaos Terminator. Oh, shit. Oh, god damn it. Wasted my fucking grenades. Shit. Should have saved, piled them. Done a better throw, honestly. Should just thrown better. Okay, it's come out recently. Yeah, it goes in cycles, because face it, if you want to play a game and you don't want to sit through long ass story, arcade games are the way to go. But you gotta be willing to accept everything that comes with it, you know. Some people just want to clear the map on Flappy Bird, some people don't give a shit about getting 3 stars. Or getting Overcooked, you know. Sometimes what you gotta do in Overcooked to get 3 stars on every level is like, what the fuck? Like there's one level where it's, you have a backpack, you gotta put the backpack on to carry the ingredients across, and then you can take out the backpack to start cooking shit. You got like a 4-minute timer. I think it was like really damn quick. Okay. You want to play Temple Run? Not really, not anymore. Because didn't they try making a Temple Run 2 or something? I think the novelty just wore off, you know. Subway Surfers just has a lot more going for it. You have power-ups and all that stuff, whereas Temple Run's like... Because Temple Run's like very basic, where it's like, you got this, you got the dash, you got slides, speed boost. But Temple Run gives you like jetpack. Like Jetpack Joyride lets you buy minigun, jets and everything. And those games are also free to play. So you can buy the free version, keep playing, or you can pay money for these crazy things. I don't remember which company it was that had a pay-to-win game back in the 80s, no, in late 80s, early 90s, in the arcade game, where you could go to the weapon shop in the game. It was Double Dragon. I think it was Double Dragon 3, the weapon shop. In the weapon shop, you could buy weapons. It'll say like things like 500. And that would be like for you to put in like $5 in quarters. And they unironically made the game a lot easier to beat. So it was a first pay to win. And that was, again, back in an arcade machine in the 90s, late 80s and 90s. It just wasn't standard practice because most people didn't figure that out. And if you did, the game got a fuck ton easier. But Temple Run years ago, it says Omni. So it's never getting boring after a while. Yeah. Most people just play them. It's like Call of Duty Zombies. You could, in theory, just keep going forever and ever. But most people just will quit the game and go back to level 1. Because level 1, I think, like 20. It gives a challenge, and after that, you get either too good, it gets boring, or it just stops being fun because of how high the challenge is what you're asking of you. Trying to grab without falling off the edge. Minus save, minus points. All ammo crate, okay. Let's give me an all ammo crate, there's gotta be something going on. Purge this site. Alright. Keep going, keep going, gotta run. Oh, okay, there's a little floor down there. Could get something there. Shit, I messed up with that grenade there. Chaos Terminator, gotta hide in here for a second. Oh shit! I'm gonna die. Okay, I look at that. People told that people scoring was better for this kind of game than how many collectibles you get. I forget the arcade works extremely competitive market back in the day. And games could be quarter much and not fun to survive. Oh yeah, I've been to barcades. I know. There was one arcade game that I liked that was really, really silly. I think it was called Agent 99. I forget. And what it was, let's see, that's why I put a save here just for convenience sake. I think it's called Agent 99, where you were an agent. It was like Atari-esque kind of graphics, close to like NES, but very simple graphics. And you were an agent, and you had to clear through 99 floors to get to the bottom floor to escape. Well, lots of elevators that could take you down, lots of elevators that could take you up, and you could not control where the elevator went. Okay, wait for me to touch the ground to spawn in, I see. Alley-oop! I love the plasma grenades, they look like the freaking ones from Helldivers. Shit, get it. Get back. Gameplay loops have to be fun. Unless it's something like a Lethal Company where you're playing with your friends makes it fun, or you're trying to make like a weapons like fanatic and like Arma and stuff like that. Typically, the gameplay loop has to be fun enough. Very rarely is people nowadays don't really love the challenging yourself for a challenge's sake. You maybe feel the game, play for a few minutes, put down. Shit. Oh fuck. Spawning it. Oh shit. Why are you everybody here? Not me to get him, but fuck it, I'll take it. One health left. Okay, yeah, I know what my problem. I know what my problem is. It's just the right amount of pull and pull, push and pull, show your face, hide your face. Okay, good. That wasn't fucking fair. Fuck you. Forgot I had that freaking lunge I can use. Oh fuck. How am I at 2 health already? Gotta bravely run. What tapped me? See? Yeah, gotchas, the gotchas literally are preying on the gambling instincts of people. Alright, let's do this. Take 3. That's probably take 4, I'll see. Come here. How far that shotgun work? Holy shit! It's kind of crazy how far that shotgun can reach. Oh fuck! This thing is brutal. Come on. Actually, Steam tab overlay. God damn it. Damn! Survival game. Similar to Minecraft instead of getting interested. There's a survival game, similar to Minecraft, I'm interested into at the moment. Minecraft Club attempted or difficult called Vintage Story. Ah, okay. In case you're playing it more for the survival aspect, I see. A lot of people I know play Minecraft like the Lego world building aspect of it. Let's go. Let's go. Fucking hell. Damn it! I don't like pressing tab and Q when I mean to press like shh. So irritating. I accidentally bring up this freaking stupid Steam shit. Not a lot of time it's up, but it's just enough to fuck me over. So much shit being shot at. Holy shit. Push a little bit. Too much. Alright. We're doing decent. Okay. Let me save this here. It's not a complete fucking loss. Let's go. Well, the safe. There we go. I did not mean to taunt, but I'll take that. Fuck yeah. The uncertainty of death. Go down the left here. Attempts, grab those. Roll up. Oh, that's where it's sealed off. Oh shit, we gotta clear that off. Almost got area successfully purged. Fuck to the yes. Let's see. Plasma gun. Now we get the plasma gun. Unless that was always there and I just didn't grab it. I made this thing 3 times harder. Great modding community for Vintage Story. Making it even more difficult, like having a game mechanic with that from heat strike if you don't wear the right clothes. Kind of reminds me of Peak, where you try to climb to the top of like these 5 mountainscapes. And while the games do change the maps every couple of weeks, they actually do have mods that can make it, like for example, like you don't need to double tap to put it in your inventory. But they'll also add more mechanics like newer kinds of enemies or different kinds of landscapes. And the devs actually take notes from their fans, and sometimes will actually make something similar to it in the actual canon game. Well, not this lore, not this, like lore or anything, but back up there. But you get what I mean. Pretty solid game. I mean, the funny thing about the game was that there was a lot of a guy was trying to make a copy of it on Roblox, and the devs were like, "We would rather you pirate our game than you give money to the shitty ripoff." All right, let's go. Oh fuck. Game's all saved. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just call it here. I mean, just wanted to have like a short little stream. It's been about an hour, right? Yeah. Manual save. I don't trust auto save. So keep backing up to the menu to the menu. Honestly, this is actually a pretty fun game. I mean, for free for sure. I feel like it's a great deal. But I don't know what they're asking for it right now. But so far, I'm liking what I'm playing. It's fun, it's challenging. Honestly, probably the most fun I've had with a boomer shooter besides Fallen Aces, in all honesty. If you want to see more of this, I can always do more of it next week, because I want to give Daymare 1998 a chance, which is basically we got Resident Evil 2 at home. But I want to see if it's actually any good or not, because I know the Nightmare of Decay was actually pretty fun. Different devs, but still. Go through different mechanics, technical ages for the game from stone, bronze, iron, can add monster machine guns and firearms to the game. Oh yeah, I see, one of those games. I'll be streaming tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow will be Daymare 1988. That was supposed to be today's stream, but the game was taking way too long to download, so I figured download Bolt Thrower quickly, play it. I was not expecting to have this much fun. Chapter select, load game, horde mode, all the fun stuff. Yeah, I'll probably put another poll if you guys want to see Daymare 1988, or if you guys want to see more Bolt Thrower. I'm glad you actually enjoy like looking at the game, because nothing worse than a game that's fun for me that's boring as shit for you, or vice versa. Soundtrack's actually pretty good for this game too. Yeah, no, you're fine, bro. Again, you had a funeral. That's already emotionally draining. You had it early too, so that's physically drained too. So don't worry about it, man. All right. Any last closing thoughts from you guys before we call it? And if I gotta make a thumbnail for this. Boltgun went for $21.99 on GOG. $22 for this game? I'm not sure. I mean, 15 for sure, but 22 when I can get Mechanicus for the same price? That's a very tough call. Cause I like both those kinds of games. But then again, I've seen people charge more than 22. Yeah, so if we're going by other people who charge more than 22, yes, this is actually better. But, yeah, I'd have to probably pay more before I give a final verdict on this. But to own it for GOG, yeah. Alright, guys. Well, this is your boy Shima signing off, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care, raise those fucking horns, and don't forget to praise the God Emperor. I wound up making a Space Marine costume for my avatar. That'd be hilarious. On Stealth on Steam for $7.91. Yeah, that's definitely worth it.